Hi dear students. So in this session, let's see the various classification of organisms and in detail the kingdom Monera. Let's see about the five kingdom classification. It was proposed by R.H. Whittaker in 1969. The criteria for classification was based on the complexity of cell structure, that is, prokaryotes and eukaryote, complexity of organisms, whether it is unicellular or multicellular, then based on mode of nutrition, like for the plants it's autotrophs, fungi, heterotroph and saprobic absorption, and animals heterotroph and ingestion. Next criterion is lifestyle, like the producers, for example plants, consumers like animals, and decomposers like fungi. And the last criterion is the phylogenetic relationship of prokaryote to eukaryote, unicellular to multicellular. The five kingdom classification include the kingdom Monera, Protista, Plantae, Fungi and Animalia. Let's see about the kingdom Monera. Kingdom Monera belongs to the prokaryote family. The organisms belonging to this kingdom do not contain a true nucleus. These are the oldest known microorganisms on Earth. Their DNA is not enclosed within the nucleus. They are unicellular organisms found mostly in a moist environment. They are found in hot springs, snow, deep oceans, or as parasites in other organisms. The monerans do not possess any membrane-bound organelles. The monerans are unicellular organisms and they contain 70S ribosomes. The DNA is naked and is not bound by a nuclear membrane. It lacks organelles like mitochondria, lysosomes, plastids, Golgi bodies, endoplasmic reticulum, centrosome, etc. They reproduce asexually by binary fission or budding. The cell wall is rigid and made up of peptidoglycan. Flagellum serve as the locomotory organ for monerans. These are also the environmental decomposers and they show different modes of nutrition such as autotrophic, parasitic, heterotrophic or saprophytic. Kingdom Monera is classified into three subkingdoms: Archaebacteria, Eubacteria and Cyanobacteria. Let's see the properties of Archaebacteria. These are the most ancient bacteria found in the most extreme habitats such as salty area, and such organisms are called halophiles, and in hot springs they are termed thermoacidophiles, and marshy areas and they are termed as methanogens. The structure of the cell wall is different from that of the other bacteria, which helps them survive in extreme conditions. The mode of nutrition is autotrophic. The nucleotide sequences of its tRNA and rRNA is unique. The next one in the classification is the Eubacteria. Eubacteria are also known as true bacteria. The cell wall is rigid and made up of peptidoglycans. It moves with the help of flagella. A few bacteria contain short appendages on the cell surface known as villi, which help the bacteria during sexual reproduction. Villi also helps a pathogen to attach to the host. They are divided into two categories, gram-positive and gram-negative, depending upon the nature of the cell wall and the stain they take. The examples of Eubacteria are Rhizobium and Clostridium. The next one is the Cyanobacteria. They are also known as blue-green algae. These bacteria are photosynthetic in nature and they contain chlorophyll, carotenoids and phycobilins. They are found in the aquatic region. Some of these organisms are able to fix atmospheric nitrogen. The examples of cyanobacteria includes nostoc, anabina, spirulina. The next kingdom in five kingdom classification is kingdom Protista. They are unicellular and eukaryotic organisms. Some of them have pseudopodia, cilia or flagella for motility. They possess autotrophic and heterotrophic mode of nutrition. Protista reproduce mostly asexually and sexually with cell fusion and zygote formation. The subgroups of Protista include chrysophytes, which are termed as golden algae, dinoflagellates, euglenoids, protozoans, and the examples of protozoans include amoeba, euglena, paramecium. The next one is the kingdom fungi. They are unicellular and multicellular eukaryotic organisms. The filamentous fungi comprises of slender, long thread-like constructions called hyphae. The mass of hyphae is called mycelium. The cell wall of fungi is composed of polysaccharides and chitin. They are distinct from plants that they do not produce chlorophyll. Fungi are heterotrophic, but most of the fungi are saprophytes. Some fungi are symbiont and others are parasites. The symbiont fungi live in association with algae and they are termed as lichens. And when these fungi live in association with the roots of higher plants, they are termed as mycorrhizae. Reproduction in fungi is mostly by vegetative method such as fragmentation, fission, budding, and asexual reproduction by spores. Examples of fungi include the unicellular yeast and the multicellular mushrooms and moths. The next one is the kingdom Plantae. The kingdom Plantae includes eukaryotic multicellular autotrophs. Plants are autotrophic in nutritional mode, making their own food by photosynthesis. They have multicellular sex organs and form embryos during their life cycles. Examples include mosses, ferns, and flowering plants are included in this kingdom Plantae. The next one is the kingdom Animalia. The kingdom Animalia includes eukaryotic multicellular consumers. Animals live mostly by ingesting food and digesting it within specialized cavities. They lack cell wall and show movements. And this table shows the overall distinguishing characteristics of the five kingdoms of life.